Hello everyone, let's look at the vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Right, vertically opposite angles are a pair of non-adjacent angles made by two straight intersecting lines. Right, remember in the previous lessons, we talked about adjacent angles. So vertically opposite angles are non-adjacent angles made by two straight lines. So it means that these angles are not next to each other. They are not next to each other because adjacent angles are next to each other. Right. Okay, so we have the intersecting lines there, AC and line DE. They intersect at O. You see that? Okay, so we have our angles there. And then O1, angle O1 and angle O3 are vertical opposite. You see that? Okay, what do they have? They are sharing a common vertex, but do they share a common side? No, they don't share a common side. They are not next to each other. If you check, angle O1 is next to angle O2, or we can say it's next to angle O4, but it is not next to angle O3. So they are not adjacent angles, okay? Right, vertical opposite angles are not adjacent angles. They don't share a common side, okay? Right, and then we can talk of the other two, which is angle O2 and angle O4. Again, we can see that these are vertically opposite. They are formed by two intersecting lines and the angles are not next to each other. They are not adjacent. They are not adjacent. Okay? Right. Vertical opposite angles are equal. Very important. You can take this down. You can write it down. You can write it down. Vertically opposite angles are equal. You must know that. So it means here angle O1 is equals to angle O3. Angle O1 is equals to angle O3. You see that? Okay. And then angle O2 is equals to angle O4. Angle O2 is equals to angle O4. These are vertical opposite angles. And then the reason we write, we say vertical opposite angles. Just this is enough. This is enough. Okay, as the reason there. Okay, right. So, and then let's just do a few examples so that we can understand this type of angles. AC and DE are straight lines that intersect at O. If angle O1 is 132 degrees, determine the size of angle O3. What is angle O3 there? You can say it there. You can see the angle. Angle O1 and angle O3 are vertically opposite. So it means these two angles are equal. And then you remember, you always write your statement and the reason. Okay? You write the statement and the reason. Don't forget that. And then now AC and DE are straight lines that intersect at O. OF is perpendicular to AC and O2 is 38 degrees. Angle O2 is 38 degrees. Determine the size of X. How can you find the size of X there? Do we have vertical opposite angles here? Check these lines. Check the intersecting lines AC and DE. Do you see these lines? AC and DE. These are intersecting lines. So what can you say about angle O2 and angle O4? These are vertically opposite angles. So it means they are equal. So meaning that X is also 38 degrees because they are vertically opposite angles with O2, angle O2. Done. Okay, right. And then we move on to the next one. We are finding angle Y. Angle Y. Which angle is this? This is angle Y here. Okay. How can you find angle Y? What are we given? We have angle O4. We have angle O1. Remember, this is the symbol for a 90-degree angle. So if we check, these three angles are what? Angle X, Y, and O1. These are angles on these are adjacent angles on a straight line. If you check, you see that? These are adjacent angles on a straight line. So let's find angle Y. So we'll say angle x plus y plus O1 should give us 180 degrees because these are adjacent angles on a straight line. You see that? And then we can substitute our y there, and then 38 plus y plus 90 degrees equal to 108 degrees. Then we solve for what? We solve for y. Okay? All right. So we subtract, we can transpose these ones. Positive 90, when it comes to the right, this side is going to be negative 90 degrees. Then this positive 38 is going also to be negative 38 degrees. So 180 minus 90 minus 38 degrees is going to be, right, 52 degrees. Okay, don't stress about the size of the angles on the diagram. The diagram is not drawn to scale. That's okay. So the y there is 52 degrees. So this is 52 degrees. Okay, the diagram is not drawn to scale, so it's fine. And then AC and DE are straight lines that intersect at O, or F is perpendicular to AC. Determine the size of X. Oh, okay, it's a different one. Right, so you can try to do this before I show you. Just try to pause the video and then you try it on your own. Okay, let's do this together. So if you check again, these are adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, you see that? These are adjacent angles on a straight line. This is, let me say O1 here, O2, O3. So angle O1 and angle O2 and angle O3, they add up to 180 degrees. These are angles on what? On a straight line. Adjacent angles on a straight line. So we solve for x. What is x plus x? Is 2x, isn't it? So it's going to be 2x plus 90 is equals to 180 degrees there. Then we transpose our 90 degrees there, becomes 180 minus 90 degrees, and then we divide by 2 on both sides of the equation. Okay, to solve for x, we divide by 2 on both sides of the equation. So it becomes 2x is equal to 90 degrees, divide by 2, divide by 2. Then we get that x is equals to 45 degrees. X is equal to 45 degrees. Done. You see that? Okay. And then we've managed to find the value of x there. Oh, there's another one. Right. AC and DE are straight lines that intersect at O. So we're talking about intersecting lines. When you see the intersecting lines there, think about the vertically opposite angles. Think about even complementary angles or adjacent angles on a straight line. Right, so O1 is given that is 6x plus 45 degrees, angle O3 is x plus 80 degrees. And vertically opposite angles are equal, so we say these two are equal. Okay, you see, 6x plus 45 degrees is equal to x plus 80 degrees because they are vertically opposite angles. Okay, then we solve using our knowledge about solving what? Algebraic equations. So we can collect the like terms here, bring the x to the left, becomes negative x, and then positive 45 goes to the right, becomes negative 45. And then we have 5x is equal to 35. Then we divide both sides by 5, we get x is equal to 7 degrees. We've managed to find the size of x. Okay, sometimes they can even ask you to find the size of the angles. You see that? So after getting your x, you must put your 7 here. So it becomes, this angle is what? Is 87. You see that? So this angle also must give us 87. Okay, what is 6 times 7? Is 42. 42 plus 45. Do you see that you're getting 87 again? Okay, right. That's what you do if you're asked to find the size of the angles after solving for x. Okay, thank you very much. We're going to meet in our next lesson.